the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New York Knicks. And a nice roll continuing right now for New York. Over the first half of the season, we've gotten a good sense of what this team is capable of. When they're on, which they have been consistently, they are an excellent unit. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. You look at New York, an excellent season underway. We've seen a lot of good basketball so far from these guys.
Well, this team is a lot of fun to watch. Everything seems to be going their way, but they're making their own breaks now. They're taking advantage of situations and opportunities, but they're doing everything right at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, and they've been putting on a clinic. I mean, as fun to watch as any other team in the league. And with the calls and bounces that have gone their way, you really get the sense that this is their time.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Matt in at point guard. Kevin Serafin is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard position. Teague for three. The shot no good. And New York will come the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Horford, no luck. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against Washington.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Here's Mack following the basket by Paul Millsap. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Elbow shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Pass to Teague. Picked by Horford. Korver, a screen on Anthony. Clock at 6. Teague drives in. Millsap passes to Korver. It's rebounded by New York.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Freak. Coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Serafin off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Here's Millsap. 14 points from him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Now here is Horford. Teague inside the line. They get it again. Cephalosha's shot is good. Cephalosha's got his first basket of the night.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Outside Teague. On the wing, Corver. To the inside. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. 2 on the clock. For 3. And he gets it to go. Corver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Freak, covered by Cephalosha. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. 5th on the list, Freak.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game. Both free throws good for Millsap. The Knicks have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Freak with it. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow. Here's Serafin. Rebound, Atlanta. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
And Greg, you know how it is. At some point, you just got to man up and play with a lot more aggressiveness and toughness and pride inside.
Here's Teague. The 3 from Cephalosha. No luck, and New York will come the other way. Anthony dishes to Mack. 3-pointer. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Freak. 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Cephalosha. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Anthony kicks to Afflalo. Some nice passing by New York here. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Outside Teague. High, arcing shot. That's good. Teague's got his first 2 points.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Afflalo the pass to Matt. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Cephalosha. It's rebounded by Serafin. Serafin's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Good work defensively by Horford.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here is Cephalosha. T kicks to Horford. Corver gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Corver's got 6 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Carmelo Anthony. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up about 25 points per game. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
Hardaway's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. Anthony drawing the double team. Afflalo. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Afflalo's got his first bucket of the night.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Millsap kicks to Hardaway. Millsap a screen, out to the wing. Teague with a clean look. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Anthony with it, picked up by Teague. And Anthony gets double teamed. Here's Afflalo. Releases from the wing and drills it. Now it's a 5-point New York lead.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Hardaway kicks to Horford. It's that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here is Hardaway. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Now the dish to Millsap. And Sanders pulls it down.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Good on the shot. And it's 6 points for Aaron Afflalo.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here is Korver. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Teague for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Afflalo kicks to Mack. Pulls it from 20. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but not able to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now here's Teague. He had 13 points in the win against Washington.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Corbin. 4th in 3-point field goal percentage and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And yeah, he's one of the lasers in the game. Just a hard man to put on ice.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Urebko comes in for Paul Millsap. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Kyle Korver. Urebko dishes to Teague. Hardaway against Brooks. Here's Urebko. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Freak with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Brooks the pass to Sanders. Brooks setting a pick for Sanders. Off the screen, and he connects with the jumper. And the Knicks lead by 2.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
To the paint, here's Splitter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Taking a look at New York, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Atlanta Hawks just way behind.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Sanders with the steal. Williams kicks to Brooks. They set the pick. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Teague. He has 5. Yaredko can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Lopez kicks to Mack. Got it from 16 feet. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside Holiday. Hardaway kicks to Splitter. Knicks with the rebound. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Teague. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. The Hawks again can't hit. New York leading by 6. Here's Mack. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And that's 10 points for Freak.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Teague dishes to Yaredko. A clear look for Hardaway. The good-looking shot from the wing. Here's Mack. 10 points for him. Lopez passes to Mack. That's no good. He's shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Left side Hardaway. And it's Hardaway again missing. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
We've got Teague, Paul Millsap out there with Muscala, and it's Thabo Sefolosha, and it's Holiday in a 2-guard. So that's the Hawks 5. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He had 49 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Muscala kicks to Sefolosha. Here's Muscala. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Teague. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Mack kicks to Larkin. Porzingis passes to Mack. The shot from 20 feet away. Paul Millsap with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. Holiday dishes to Teague. Back to Holiday. The 3. Holiday with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Millsap with the steal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Mack after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Serafin. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Teague. No luck. Some solid defense from Mack. New York leading by 6. Out left to the wing. Wide open. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going for your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters, Aaron Aflalo, number 1. Second, Carmelo Anthony.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Horford comes in for Mike Muscala. And it's Korver in for Justin Holiday. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for New York.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Al Horford.
And Al Horford drops them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Mack kicks to Anthony. Count the bucket. Anthony's got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, a nice shot by Teague.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Serafin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Horford, no luck. New York leading by 8. Mack, the pass to Carmelo. Aflalo outside. Three-pointer. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Aaron Aflalo.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That sends Jeff Teague to the free throw line. It's going to be on Freak.
Some good play from Teague in this one. 12 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And the shot is long.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. From 12 feet out. In for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Good on that shot. With that, the Knick lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Jeff Teague. New York's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And here is Anthony. He had 25 points in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Now here's Teague following the miss by Freak. Hawks passing it around. Pass to Cephalosha. Dishes it to Teague. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Aflalo. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the layup falls. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also told them their offense needs to center around the pick and roll. That's a play he feels they can use to really exploit the weaknesses in this defense. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Outside Teague. There's a good screen. Looking for Splitter. He gets it there. Shoots the 3. But on that shot, with that, the Knick lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Jeff Teague.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Freak. He's got 17 on the wing of Flello. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Back to Korver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists tonight. The Knicks leading by 12. And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. Mack, good. Mack's got 19 points.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now here's Teague, covered by Mack. Teague dishes to Horford. All sorts of time. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Teague, following the basket by Freak. Doubled by Aflalo. Horford gets to Korver. That's good from Horford on the assist by Korver. 6 points for Al Horford.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
They get it back. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Kicks to Korver. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Sanders with the steal. Aflalo up top. Teague covering. Out to the wing. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Knicks lead by 18. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Horford's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's see some numbers here on Aaron Aflalo. He's been dominant over the last month. Right around 13 points a night, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
He sure has. I mean, game by game, you can just see the confidence growing. He's put up large numbers to prove it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Urebko's checked in for Horford. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Cephalosha. And Justin Holiday subbed in for T. Splitter passes to Hardaway. Another 3 for Atlanta. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Lopez. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 1:37 left in the first half. And Holiday kicks to Hardaway. Splitter sets a screen. And here's Korver from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Sanders dishes to Brooks. High post Lopez. Williams passes to Brooks. Feeds to Mack. Lets it go. The shot misses. Good D by Holiday. The Hawks trail by 12. Korver with it. Guarded now by Aaron Brooks. Hardaway, no good. New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And Sanders kicks to Mack. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
You look at the game so far for Freak. He's got 21 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
The Knicks have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Now, gentlemen, yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
First free throw is good. Muscala, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Mack drops them both. There's 39 seconds left here in the second. And Holiday kicks to Hardaway. Splitter sets a screen. Back to Holiday. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Urebko kicks to Hardaway. He feeds it to Holiday. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Thiago Splitter.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Mack. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Knicks out front, up by 10. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm trying to keep the ball moving.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
All right, guys, focus on me. We got them where we want them, and we can quiet these fans down even more if we pay attention to a couple of key things. We caught them napping on the break so many times. Great job attacking in transition. We own that part of the game. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And guys, where I want us to have the biggest presence in the next 2 quarters is on the offensive glass. That's where we're going to leave our mark. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. The Hawks trail by 10, setting the floor for the Knicks. Matt, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Serafin in at the center position. Now here is Cephalosha. Shot off the pick. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And a fast break now for New York. Good. And it's 13 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Outside Teague. At the top of the key, Millsap. It's rebounded by New York. Serafin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Here's Teague after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. It's rebounded by Serafin. Serafin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now here's Teague. He's got 17. Picked by Horford. Teague drives in. Here's Millsap, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 5th assist in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Outside Millsap. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Horford. And again, it's Atlanta.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Aflalo dishes to Matt. Back to Aflalo. The pass to Porzingis. The feed to Mack. And the layup's good off the glass. Mack's got 25 points in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Teague, the pass to Korver. He dishes it to Millsap. Outside Teague. Picked by Horford. Teague drives in. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
The Hawks trail by 14. And it's Korver in the corner, inside, and a dunk by Horford.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Mack. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And it's Korver in the corner. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Korver's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. Follow against Korver, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The Knicks shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Some fantastic numbers here for Aflalo. He's got 16 points and 6 assists. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
And, Clark, I just love the supreme focus with which he's playing.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Spacing.
Hey, guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Millsap. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And Aflalo kicks to Mack. Pass to Anthony. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford. Shane Larkin's checked in for New York.
Knicks substitution. Shane Larkin.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Seraphin, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside Teague. To the inside. Horford dishes to Korver. Teague drives in. Here's Horford. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Horford has it going tonight. 12 points and 1 steal as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Horford. And Al Horford drops them both. And so here is New York. They led by as many as 18 points. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Anthony on the wing, covered by Cephalosha. And he banks in the layup. Seraphin's got 12.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now here is Cephalosha. He kicks to Millsap. Korver passes to Cephalosha. 6 on the shot clock. Lets a floater go. It'll go, and the New York Blue is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Teague.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Here's Larkin. Teague covering. Here's Larkin. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Splitters checked in for Atlanta. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyle Korver. And then for New York, Robin Lopez is checked in for Kevin Serafin. Sanders comes in for Porzingis. And Brooks subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Now here's Brooks. They grabbed their own miss. Sanders' shot is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's the pick. Teague kicks to Millsap. It's rebounded by New York. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And that one falls for Brooks. The Atlanta making some changes. Muscala comes in for Al Horford. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Paul Millsap. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Teague. 19 points in the game. The dish to Muscala. Outside Holiday. Pass to Hardaway. Kicks it to Muscala. Hardaway is screen on Sanders. The wide open look here for Holiday. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Larkin. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Larkin's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 5. Splitter sets a screen. They set the pick. Teague left side to end the run. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Atlanta has possession following the score by New York. And Teague, here we go. And he gets it to go. Teague's got 21.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Larkin dishes to Sanders. Lopez, a screen on Teague. Here's Larkin. Teague covering. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 18. Dishes it to Muscala. The 3. And that one's good. Muscala's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Screen by Sanders. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Urebko's checked in. Lopez a screen. Brooks with no one around. No good on the quick 3. The Hawks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Now Urebko. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Splitter and the rejection by Sanders. And pushing it up, here's New York. Here's Larkin, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And that one falls for Larkin.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Now here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Outside Holiday. Rebound by Williams.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here is Brooks. He has 5. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Sanders. He has 8 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Here's Larkin. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Williams. Now here's Sanders. Williams passes to Larkin. Rebounded by Urebko. Urebko's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Feeds it to Splitter. Brooks against Hardaway. Back to Splitter. Outside Holiday. Outside Hardaway. From deep. But they get it back. And Muscala kicks to Urebko. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. He feeds it to Hardaway. 55 seconds left in the third. The pass to Splitter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Max checked in for Larkin. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Freak with it. 25 points in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
The Hawks trail by 18. Outside Hardaway. And there's the feed to Muscala. Deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Shots good by Williams.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Sanders dishes to Mack from 20 feet out, and he gets it to go. Mack's got 27. 7 seconds left to play in the third. And Holiday, here we go. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Knicks just dominating this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Knicks leading by 22. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Here's Teague, following the basket by Freak. Picked by Horford. To the left side wing. Cephalosha passes to Millsap. Millsap a screen on a follow. Korver kicks to Millsap. Cephalosha dishes to Korver. Shot clock at 3. Horford's shot is good. Here's Mack. And here's a follow. Outside Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed from past the arc. And that one's good.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Hawks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. T kicks to Cephalosha, and that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 10 assists here tonight, so active. The Knicks leading by 23. Here's Mack. Outside Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Charity stripe shot. Mack, no luck. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. And here's Cephalosha for 3. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. And Mack kicks to Anthony. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Melo having a terrific game. 8 rebounds and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Right side Teague. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for the Hawks.
Kyle Korver.
Seraphin kicks to Aflalo. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Aflalo. Aflalo's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. To the middle. Horford, good. Horford's got 10 points here in the second half.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Outside Anthony. Here's Mack, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. Larkin, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Teague, here we go. Softly drops in the floater. Teague's got 23.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Some nice passing by New York here. Serafin. Here's Larkin. Teague covering. And again, New York with the triple.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Picked by Horford. To the inside.
That's the wall.
And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And that's 20 points for Horford.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Outside Anthony. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
Now here's Teague. Horford, no luck. Here's Larkin. There's the screen. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
At the line for the Hawks, Kristaps Porzingis taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Knicks making a switch here. Rivers checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Teague. There's the feed to Villanueva. 5 to shoot. Korver, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Passes to Rivers. Serafin dishes to Larkin. An easy 2 points on the layup. Larkin's got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Korver kicks to Teague. Millsap a screen. Anthony on the double team. Inside, Villanueva. Makes it off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Serafin. The shot no good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Atlanta making some changes. Mike Muscala is checked in for Villanueva. Urebko comes in for Paul Millsap. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Kyle Korver.
1 shot.
Jones checked in for the Knicks. Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Now Rivers. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Jones. Pass to Larkin. Right side Jones. To the inside. Shot by Serafin. No good. For Atlanta, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Rivers against T. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Kept alive by Atlanta. Jerebko. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
That one wide left. The Hawks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. The layup missed. New York leading by 23. Outside Williams.
Move the ball. It's sticking
He
too
kicks
much.
it to Seraphin. 14 feet away. Can't get it to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. The dish to Jerebko. That 3 off the mark.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Here's Larkin. Pass to Jones. Looking to end the drought, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Now here's Teague, the tray, and Jones pulls it down.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
New York moving it around. Kicks it to Larkin. There's the pick. Jumper off the screen. Seraphin. And again, it's New York.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Teague. Stripped away. Here's Larkin. That's tipped. Now here's Teague. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Holiday, no good. New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. Teague covering.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Dishes to Rivers. Just 5 on the clock. It's intercepted. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Here's Larkin. After the basket by Atlanta. Feeds to Seraphin. Rivers kicks to Williams. And the Knicks miss again. Hawks shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Outside Holiday. To the left wing. Teague drives in. And the shot is good. Teague's got 25 points.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Here's Larkin. Outside, Jones. The pass to Larkin. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Jerebko's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, A 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Carmelo Anthony. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Pass to Porzingis. He feeds it to Williams. Out to the right wing. Lopez, a screen on Hardaway. Larkin, the pass to Lopez. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
And Holiday kicks to Hardaway. The feed now to Muscala. Outside Hardaway. From deep three-point range. No good there. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight. He was spectacular. When he doesn't try to do too much, Carmelo Anthony is absolutely lethal, and he had it going tonight.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.